It's a wonderful day. We're coming off the holiday weekend. Some fireworks occurred, some didn't. Some are rescheduled, I guess, for tonight. What did you do on the 4th?
Nothing. I did nothing. I relaxed all weekend, and it was fantastic. It was perfect.
Yeah.
It was exactly what I wanted.
So nice, just calm. You didn't watch anything on TV?
I watched the Phillies all weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
At least somebody did.
Yeah. Hey, come on. We took 2 out of 3 from the Royals. That was fun.
Yeah, but Aaron Nola still has his issues. I don't know.
We're going to skip his next start. It's going to be fine. Should we do a sports show? Let's do the sports show now. No, I love it. But because I'm excited. I got this woman. I can't wait to talk to her. She's so interesting. Her name is Catherine Falcone. She is the owner and founder of the SOS Group. But more specifically today, we want to talk about this MDA walk, this first annual MDA walk that we're doing right here in South Jersey. It's going to be awesome. Good morning, Catherine, and welcome.
Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So give us the details about this walk. Tell us kind of how it all came about and your involvement and all. Just give us the details, baby.
Okay. All right. Well, the Muscular Dystrophy Walk is the first in South Jersey, so we're excited to have that. We've always had walks in other states, and I've participated in the Muscle Walk in Pennsylvania. And in Pennsylvania, you would see a lot of people from New Jersey. So about 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with a muscular dystrophy disease, which is called dermatomyositis, which is rare. But there's also 43 other muscular dystrophy diseases. And one of the diseases that you guys would probably know in our audience out there would be ALS. So I'm sure everybody has dumped a bucket of ice cold
Right.
water over their head. So, and that was to raise money for ALS. Now, to continue for the funds to be raised with ALS, 43 other diseases, my disease also, we do walks around the country. So being here in South Jersey, having a muscular dystrophy disease, I decided to be the chairman and take on the effort of doing the walk here in South Jersey. So we are doing it in Williamstown, New Jersey, September 24th of this year, and we are closing down Main Street. If anybody's ever been down there for other affairs that we have spots for 88 vendors to take a 10 by 10 booth and be able to interact with the residents of all the counties. We're inviting people from Burlington, Camden, Gloucester.
Oh, cool. So
yeah.
it's going to be almost like a little bit of a festival.
Yeah.
So it'll be like a walk. You'll do the walk to raise money for the MDA.
Yes.
But then there's going to be vendors and food and like a little bit of a festival. This sounds like a really cool
Like
event.
a block
It is.
party.
It
Yeah.
is going to be a block party. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have entertainment. We're going to have DJs. We're going to have bouncy houses. Plenty of food, plenty of people. We had a music festival in Williamstown in about 3 weeks ago. We had literally 10 to 15,000 people at Owens Park.
Oh, that's great.
We had our first annual arts festival in April, and it was our first one, so we had about 7,000 people or so, and that was successful. So this is our first one. We're expecting a lot of people because Williamstown is known for their festivals. So we're excited to bring this into our town, so to bring awareness to the disease.
And really, I think it's wonderful that these types of events are starting to come up now, especially in light of the fact that there's a lot of money that's been missed since the muscular dystrophy telethon kind of
Yes.
took a hike,
Yes.
kind of left the airwaves.
Yeah.
Can you talk about, because it sounds like you were involved while the Jerry Lewis event was still kind of going on, how did the organization kind of make that transition? Because they probably lost between $50 and $100 million a year by not having that event.
Yeah, well, they do these walks now, and they're called the muscle walks all over the United States. And the ALS definitely was a blitz of a lot of money and millions of dollars that they made.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the awareness is out there with people like myself and other people who become chairmen of doing these individual type walks. So we encourage people to join teams and raise money within each other. And a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of the diseases are affected by children. Children are affected by the diseases, and they rally their families, their schools, and those type of things. So it takes a lot of participation among the public to get the money that they did get with the telethons on the Labor Day.
So they don't do the telethon at all anymore?
No, there's Jerry Lewis does not exist anymore with the telethon. So as far as I know, I don't think they do anything.
Right. So you guys have got to do other things to
We're
try to
doing
make
other
up,
things.
the money that people would have donated during the telethon. So
Yeah.
I just want to make a quick mention again that get involved with this MDA walk that's happening in Williamstown, and really, Catherine is an amazing person, and I want to just kind of highlight a little bit about you real quick because it's really impressive. So, you you own a company that basically helps older people transition in their homes, which is, first of all, it's like amazing work, right?
Yeah.
Like your whole company is geared towards helping our seniors and the elderly live safer, better lives. It's the sosgroup.info is their website, and you could check them out. They do chair lifts. They basically do all different things to outfit a home to make it safer for the senior to be there. But I'm not finished yet because she does so much more. She's involved with this MDA walk because she's fighting this terrible disease that she deals with every single day, and she understands how important it is to get the word out about that. But on top of that, she's involved in Williamstown, and she's involved in the Chamber of Commerce, which helps kind of all of this flex together. She's got a wonderful business where she's trying to help the community. She's got the MDA, the first annual MDA walk that she's trying to help raise money for the MDA, and then we're trying to grow Williamstown as a town
At the same
through
time.
the Chamber of Commerce at the same time. Catherine, you make me feel like I'm not doing enough. I need to get out there and do more. This is awesome. So a couple things I want to say. A, congratulations on all of the hard work and all of the battles that you've overcome over the last few years. It's really impressive. And where are you finding the time? Tell everyone where is the time that you have to do all this stuff.
Yeah, it's very difficult because one of the things with muscular dystrophy, now I look healthy to most people. My medical type of routine is I have infusions twice monthly. So 8 hours one day, 8 hours the next. So twice a month I have infusions with a drug that keeps me the way I am now. I'm able to walk, I'm able to do what I can, my muscles stay strong. It's also a very expensive drug that if you don't have medical insurance, it's something where the funds, from muscular dystrophy, could possibly help or whatever. Within Williamstown, the Chamber of Commerce is also involved in this muscular dystrophy. We've taken it on as our charity this year, and the Chamber of Commerce is brand new in Williamstown. There's a lot of exciting things happening in our town along with this muscular dystrophy walk. So I do have a committee behind the scenes that's helping with the muscular dystrophy walk of about 9 people that reach out to other chambers of commerce, especially the Gloucester County Chamber is helping us. They are putting out information. Other people are donating their time. So it transcends beyond just what
Yeah, and it gives support. It creates like a regional support system, which is really cool.
Especially when it's a building block, because this will be something that you'll be able to do every year.
Yes.
This is the first time, but this could end up being an annual event that lasts years and years.
Yes, and we hope so, because until a cure is found, we're continuously going to have this for anybody with muscular dystrophy.
So Catherine, I'm up against a break, but before I go to that break, I want to. How do I get involved with the walk? Is there a website I could go to for the walk?
Yes, the walk is www.mdamusclewalk/South Jersey 2016. You can either join a team, start a team, and then if they want to shoot me an email at the Williamstown Chamber of Commerce, I can send them a database where they can get the information on a vendor booth or anything on the actual walk itself.
Awesome. We're going to keep talking about it. We're going to talk about it a lot more, but I got to take a quick break right now. So stick around, and we will be right back here on the Radio Vision Network.
Takes care of all your grooming needs, including haircuts, straight razor shaves, massages, facial, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. To find more information or book an appointment, visit us online at www.simplygents.com. The secret weapon of a well-groomed man, Simply Gents.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Today's show was brought to you by Alicia Kelly of White Horse RV Center in Williamstown, New Jersey. Alicia is your RV expert. Contact Alicia at whitehorserv.com or give her a call at 856-262-1717, extension 203. When you think of RV, think Alicia Kelly.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
And welcome back for your refill cup here at Morning Coffee, talking with Catherine Falcone. Catherine, we want to talk a little bit about how you got involved with MDA, and your story is like a lot of people where they don't get involved until it involves them. What was your life like before your diagnosis, before 5 years ago?
Well, I've been self-employed for over 20 years, and I ran a construction, landscaping, snow removal type of company. So it was very intense, very, a lot of hours that I always put in. So it was very difficult when I was diagnosed because my muscles started to collapse, they got weak, and I didn't know what was wrong with me. So I spent a good 2 years of not really being able to work, but I was the owner of the corporation. So I was able to, lucky enough to have other people working for me. So the company continued to go on. But going through all the medications and things like that, I decided that I was going to downsize my company. I couldn't continue to go forward in this field.
Right.
So I did something that was relevant to what was happening with me, because at the same time, one of my employees who worked with me was diagnosed with cancer, and she was at home fighting the disease and going back and forth to the hospital, and she couldn't get in and out of her house. So you know, she was looking for a ramp, and when she'd go into the bathroom to shower, she didn't have a grab bar, and nothing that was there to keep her safe and not to fall and end up back in the hospital. So I saw that need, and I researched everything, and I saw that there wasn't a company out there that did what we do at SOS, which is now Safety Outfitting Services. So my diagnosis propelled me into starting my company.
Right.
Is what I
Now,
did.
did the diagnosis come right away? When you started getting symptoms, I know that in some cases it takes a long time for people to figure out exactly what's wrong.
Yes.
How long was that process when you didn't know what was going on?
Yeah, it actually, for me, it was only 6 months, which is so unusual. So it was a combination of just getting lucky and being able to consult Dr. Google. So, you know, the doctors always tell you don't do it.
Right.
But I almost diagnosed myself, and I had a misdiagnosis, which was lupus. So they sent me to a rheumatologist at the Jefferson Hospital, and right away they noticed it was something different.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
lupus is kind of like their go-to.
Yeah,
They're
definitely.
just like, okay, well, it's just it's lupus, so go ahead. Good thing
Yeah.
the doctors there
Yeah.
were able to identify it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And I think I just want to kind of mention real quick, and I don't want to get too big and too worldly and all that stuff, but You know, Catherine is a wonderful example. You're looking at a person who looks healthy, who looks normal, who you wouldn't necessarily think is fighting this terrible disease. So it goes back to the point that you never know what somebody is dealing with. Be kinder to each other. Take the time to understand, because you may think that somebody, it looks normal and looks fine, but you have no idea what's going on behind those eyes or going on in that body. So just be a little bit more mindful. And if you could be kinder to people, it's going to go a lot further along the way. Okay, so I'm done with my preaching. But Catherine, I'm sure that really hits home, right?
It definitely
because
does.
people don't understand and they don't respect, and they're so quick to judgment that that's an important point, especially for somebody that's fighting the disease.
It definitely is a good point, because you never know what people are fighting. And you know, so many times I'm talking to somebody, and I always talk to people about the disease for the awareness that they know it exists, and then they start opening up about something they have.
Right.
And you're like, wow, you never know.
You never know, and you
Yeah.
never would know, because it's
No.
not something that people just offer up. It's not the
No.
type of information that comes
No.
up in conversation. It's very personal. and
It
it's,
is.
it's
It is, and people
it's
have their
hard.
own levels of whether they want to keep something private. You definitely have to respect
Right.
their wish to keep, their privacy. In your case, though, you weren't like that. You went
No.
public, and
Yeah.
you actually started to try to be part of the solution.
Right.
So tell me about how you got involved then with MDA after your diagnosis, after your ideas for SOS.
Well, I was also involved with it's called myositis, which is a more narrower field of the generalization of muscular dystrophy. So the myositis organization was a smaller organization, and I saw muscular dystrophy as the larger organization where I could expose more people to muscular dystrophy, and they grouped all the diseases under that umbrella. So that's where I decided to go to the muscular dystrophy.
Yeah, they have a huge power behind them. I guess you could say I was lucky. I about 20 years ago almost now, I actually took a temp job, and I was working for the MDA. So I was doing a lot of their paperwork and their filing. Huge company. I mean, they had to hire temps to basically handle all of the stuff that they do, because it is, and it's nice to have the support of an organization like that that's going to help you guys make sure that this walk is really successful. And people can go to mda.org and search out the Williamstown Walk, which is coming up. All of the information is on there. So we want to make sure that people can go. You can go on Facebook and search it there. You can go on Google and search it there. mda.org is the main portal, but you can get all the information you need. I did it again. I ran us up into a break. I got to take another quick break, but stick with me, guys. We will be right back on Morning Coffee after this quick one.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
Saving your business money is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Tanker Consulting Services, a payment solutions expert, will show you how with a free, detailed, written analysis illustrating your cost savings. We usually uncover savings between 10 and 25%, and sometimes more. We can help your business succeed by providing reliable and secure merchant payment solutions such as merchant services programs, point-of-sale systems, and ATM machines. TCS, one of the leaders in regional credit card processing consulting, offers electronic payments to merchants locally and nationwide through our preferred vendor programs. We work to keep business costs down with a comprehensive suite of quality products, services, and customized credit card processing programs exclusively tailored for your company. TCS is convenient, reliable, and innovative. with customer service available 24/7, 365 days a year. Our in-depth industry knowledge, partnership strategy, and innovative processing solutions allow for a specialized approach to providing merchant bank processing with 100% full fee disclosure. TCS is one-stop shopping for all your merchant services solutions. Our clients save money 100% of the time. Trust Tanker Consulting Services, the knowledgeable, professional, and friendly provider of secure payment services. We set the standard by which others are measured. Call now for a free written analysis. 609-922-0201.
Welcome back to Morning Coffee on the Radio Vision Network. I am Mark Cook. This is Damian Musiani, and we are finishing our second cup of coffee right now. It's so funny. I've been here for how many months, folks? And Damian comes in, it's our first day working together, and he's like, yeah, I always talk about, like, a cup of coffee here. It's morning coffee, right? I never even thought of that. Dum-dum over here. Like, well, it makes perfect sense.
I'm not reinventing the wheel here, Mark. But you are. You definitely are.
I'm trying to. It's not working. It's so funny. But we are here. We're wrapping up with Catherine Falcone from the SOS Group and the MDA Walk of South Jersey and the Williamstown Chamber of Commerce. And she was a former business owner in the construction field. And she, right? Do you see where I'm going? It's all this stuff.
A
Catherine,
very busy lady.
You are, and it's so impressive, and it's so great. And we want to make sure that people are going to this event. And we wanted to mention a couple things about it. So if you're a business in the South Jersey area and you want to set up shop at this event, it's going to be awesome. So get in touch with Catherine, and you can be a vendor, whether you're a restaurant, whether you're a general store type place that has items for sale. Anything is going to fit, right? We don't have it. I mean, now he's just babbling, right?
No, the general store. That's like the old Williamstown. That's the Williamstown from the 50s, the general store.
Western Union is going to come in and their little horses. And
the Pony Express.
Yeah, Pony Express.
Who's going to be a part of the event? What people?
Well, just to go back on this Pony Express, on the actual walk takes place on Main Street, so it is an historic street. They have where the the horses,
the Wells Fargo wagon really went down the.
They have the horse posts where the horses actually used to wrap around the top of the head, where it's a horse itself in front of this old Williamstown hotel.
Yeah, that was the saloon.
The saloon, yes. And it's still there. It's used for other things, but
so the saloon is sponsoring the event. That's fine.
But you can get involved. Anybody that has a business, if you'd like to just volunteer with the event, we need volunteers. Right now we have the Girl Scouts are coming in, the Explorers are coming in. If you have a food truck and you want to join the food trucks that are there, you can sell something, you can give out information on a nonprofit. You can do anything.
Yeah,
like
any way that you can get involved, get involved. Obviously, Catherine is telling you that there are opportunities for anybody that wants to be involved, from a sponsorship level all the way down to a volunteer level. You can be involved with the first annual MDA Walk of South Jersey in Williamstown. It's going to be a great event, and I urge everybody to get involved in one way or another. And if you go to mda.org and you find the event page, which is on there, there's a button there. You just click donate, and you can just make sure that your donation goes to the right place. You set this up so that it is so easy for everybody that wants to be involved to be involved.
Yes, exactly. And we're welcoming anybody and anything that you can do. Some people, I know I've called muscular dystrophy families where they've unfortunately passed away. So they're doing teams for memorializing them. So, if something like that has, been in your family, please feel free to come out and talk to other people for support and donate in behalf of their name. Anything that you would like to do is great.
And the timing is perfect as well, because this event takes place in September. So this is the time to begin to start to get involved. Right. So if you have a local business, it might not even necessarily be in Williamstown. You could be anywhere in the South Jersey area. Right. You're going to have a ton of people there, a ton of exposure for your company as well. This is the time really to get involved. And the best way would be is the best way to get involved to call?
Yeah, I would think so, or email me, Williamstown Chamber of Commerce at gmail.com, or my telephone number at work is 856-740-4000. I'm at extension 2, and I can speak with you directly. So, but I can just send you an email with all the information. You can sign up on a vendor booth or a team, and that can go right directly to the website. So it's very simple to do.
Yeah, well, we're rooting for you all the way,
Yeah.
Catherine. We hope this event is a big success and leads to an annual event that hopefully ends for good one day
Yes.
with a cure. And that's about it for.
It was it was
More
really
than
funny. I told you about looking into the camera and giving the
Yeah.
info. We did that without your knowledge.
Oh, okay, good.
That was so cool, right? You just
Yeah.
gave all the pertinent information.
Yeah.
So
And us drawing attention to it is really smooth. They're like,
yeah, no, it's great because the bottom line is get involved. Just get involved on any level. Like I said, from sponsorship to donations to volunteering. Support Catherine and her cause here. She is an amazing woman, and we thank her so much for spending a few minutes with us this morning. This was really great. Thank
Thanks
you.
for having me.
Oh,
Thank you.
you're quite welcome. And listen, maybe as the event draws closer, we can bring you back and get a little update and make that final push to get
That'd be
everybody
great.
out there for the
Great.
NBA.
Or
Walk.
afterwards. We want to see how it went,
Yes.
too.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Good.
That's great.
All right.
So we got to take a quick break here on Morning Coffee, but stick around. We are going to be right back on the Radio Vision Network.